Hey guys, Lux here, back with our playthrough of Secret of Mana. So last time we left off, we got through, basically the beginning portion. We fought the Mantis Ant. We talked a little bit about kind of lore in the Mana universe. So I do want to say that I will try and avoid spoilers if you haven't played through the game before, but no promises, especially when discussions about the lore and other games in the series are concerned. Also, I mean, you know, I'm gonna try, but that's it. The other thing was, because I was thinking about this, and other games are not necessarily, they don't quite match up in terms of like the lore. My internal lore nerd is kind of a little bit upset about that. Like in the first game, there was the big thing about the Mana Tree was that it produced water for the world, and from the water came all the monsters, or, you know, life in general. But once it got evil, that's where monsters came from. In this, it's the actual, I mean, it was the Mana Tree that had the power, but this, it's not really a discussion of the water. And the same thing with, like, the knights in this one. They haven't told us about it yet, but the knights are the males in the Mana family. Plus the whole fact that at the end of Final Fantasy Adventure, there's just the girl, and she becomes the Mana Tree, and so she's the last of her line. I think of this as more, especially when you get to Legend of Mana, and with all the different realities and dimensions and dreams and all that stuff, I think of the series as not a series of direct sequels, but more that they share either the universe or common themes. So, that's kind of how my headcanon stays consistent, but... Alright, so let's, yeah, last time we beat the Mantis Ant, let's go get kicked out of the village. Mr. Moti. I don't know if he has a name in this one. I know he's named in Legend of Mana, which is where I'm getting a lot of this stuff from, but, you know. What does this guy say? Help, monsters have surrounded the village. Something's wrong. You better stay inside. Man, that is really hard to read. Is there a better way? Well, that was the wrong one. Let's try the window edit. That might actually be better. Because it's more of a... Like, this is a dithered pattern. Now, on CRTs with a low... They have... kind of a, like the non-HD CRTs, they had a blur effect. So the background, instead of being like a dithered pattern, or I guess that would be a hatch, because it's like diagonals, it would be more of like a solid but transparent blue. On modern monitors and HD CRTs, you see the actual pattern itself, so it makes it a little bit harder. This might be better. We can check this out. What do you think? Oh, you know, yeah, I think so. It does look like it's a little bit, like the text is more defined. Right? Let's, just for... Yeah, or at the, you know, I guess we'll have to do without the transparency effect. That's a little disappointing. And, try making it a little bit more blue. Maybe that would help as well. Maybe not. Let's try making it black. Yeah. Alright. You'd think I would have... I mean, I guess we could just go like this, right? You know, that's actually not bad. Because the text is surrounded by black. Yeah, screw it, let's do this. Well, there's the hole. You can't do anything. Let's, where's Jema? Is he here? No. Alright. Get going! What's with the dunce cap? It was probably back in the day that it used to be an actual hat. Elder. We can't go on like this. I saw a villager and my brain merge the two together. Elder, we can't go on like this. Yeah, there's no relief in sight. Oh, Randy. You've really done it to me this time. The reason why monsters have appeared is because you removed the sword. It's settled. We can't let Randy stay in the village anymore. So I think, from what I remember, I don't know if this is true. It's not specific, but I'm probably contradicting what I said in the last episode, but monsters were, like the sword, when it was in the stone, emitted a field. It was like a repellent or a repulsion field or something like that to keep the monsters away. Now that the sword's been removed, there's no field, so monsters have encroached upon the village. And I think the mantis ant, at least when I was a kid, I imagined that it like tunneled underneath, you know, specifically looking for the sword, which I don't know why I had that idea, but I did. Maybe because you get a sword orb from it. You know? It's settled. We can't let Randy stay in the village anymore. If we do, more monsters will come after him. See, there you go. Go. Get out of here. Yeah, on your way now. How quickly they turn. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the village. You could take what's in the treasure chest downstairs. Gee, excuse me, I'm even drinking coffee. So that's why I felt something awful was gonna happen. I took you in and I raised you, but there's nothing I can do to help. Please forgive me. All right. Well, we're in danger as long as you're here. Please leave. I mean, the Elder's not wrong, you know? I feel sad, but there's nothing I can do. It's your fault! Use the southeast exit. Go now before something else happens. Oh. Heading out. See you later. Did we never come down here? Oh, I guess we never came in the first place. What's in the chest? Found 50 GP. Yeah, that's good. That's helpful, at least. He's like, hey, yeah, you know, took you and I raised you. Nothing I could do to help. Please forgive me. I know I've told you this before, but oh. Your mother brought you to this village when you were just a baby. Soon afterwards, she disappeared. I took you in and have done my best to raise you. But now we must part. I truly hope you can find your mother someday. Goodbye, Randy. So it's basically like his dad. Oh, man. Yep. I mean, there's no bed. I guess maybe they sleep down here. In with the supplies. I know there's the whole, like, what do they eat thing, but, I mean, come on. In JRPGs, this is like a village with 5 people in it. 6, I guess, because there's a little girl. But, yeah, I mean, this is not realistic. There's a little bit of suspension of disbelief required. Have everything you need? Yes or no? You are hereby banished from Potos Village. Now, get out of here. Get going! Like I half expect them to pick up rocks and throw it at you. Well. Alright, Rabbites. Kill in 1 hit. Canon Travel Center. Yeah. Now you can... And that flower, I'm pretty sure, is an enemy. It is! They don't always stand out like that, though. Especially if you're just running through. We'll check out the Canon Travel Center. In fact, let's do it. I remember... Yeah, No, I was gonna say he looks like Dr. Bow Wow from the previous game, but but no, Dr. Bow Wow is basically all hair. Canon Travel Center, indeed. Hi, we the Canon Travel Brothers are building a global network. Sorry about the yawning, by the way. I sleep deprivation. Going to the Water Palace? Jema's already left. He paid your way too. Hop in. Thank you or no thanks. Why not? Let's go. Don't get hurt. Just slide into the cannon. Oh, it's automatic. Okay. It's crazy. Mode 7. I love it. I do, actually. And it's actually a pretty decent way to... I mean, the map is actually fairly accurate to how the world is set up. Now, I've kind of thought about this. I remember there's like 4 different... 4 different ways you can meet the girl. And I think if you talk to this dude, I think if you don't talk to him, you get a little more backstory between her and her family. So we're gonna not. But normally, when I mean, because it depends on, I don't remember if it depends on whether you take the cannon or not. There's like a sign on the way here that says danger, beware of goblins, right? And I think it's whether you read the sign or not, or take that path, and whether you talk to this dude. So we're gonna skip it for now, because this is the Water Palace. Alright. And you can go around here. I always like to check all the stuff. Lots of lily pads, which is kind of neat. I don't know why it's neat, it just is. Oh. Oh, we can go this way. Oh, but not yet. Some force is holding us back, so we can't go in there yet. We'll be able to in the future, but not now. And that actually, if I'm remembering right, is one of the hardest bosses in the game. The Tonpole? Is it Tonpole? Something like that. I just remember it's a huge pain in the ass. Jema, let's go, Randy. Such great music, too. You have to wonder, like, don't people get trapped up here? This switch is slowing us down. It acts like it works, but it doesn't appear to be working. That's why, it's because Jema's there. So, now what? Hey you, where's Luka? Hey, how rude. Luka, it's nice to see you again. Ha ha ha, welcome. What? You mean this girl is 200 years old? I guess I talked to them. Still, I love how much detail there is. Like in the little pyramid thing right here, which I didn't really think about it until just now, but it... similar to... maybe the Mana Fortress or the Sunken Continent or, you know, any of those. Right, that was the other thing. The little intro you get where it talks about the Mana Fortress, the Mana Beasts, you know, a hero smashing the fortress with the sword, and then it's like, and history repeats. And when I was a kid, you know, you don't think about that stuff. I'm like, history repeats. Oh no, we have to stop it. Right? That's why I got like the chills. As a more experienced gamer, and maybe as an adult as well, it's like, excuse me, they introduce that stuff. It's like Mana Fortress, Mana Beast, all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna see all that stuff. It's a JRPG. Anything that gets mentioned casually is, yeah. So, a little bit of foreshadowing, which is nice. Alright, well. Luka, monsters are invading villages. He just fought one. I know, the ebb and flow of water brings me news from around the world. That's a cool concept. Mana's power is growing weak. That's why this boy was able to take the sword. When he did, the balance of mana in this area shifted and monsters revived. Oh, so no, maybe they actually did spawn, basically. There are evil monsters working to steal away the power of the mana sword. By defeating those evil monsters, you can restore the sword's mana power. The power is kept in orbs. Look like it regained some power from the mantis ant. There must be more hidden orbs which hold mana power for the sword. And you must find someone who can forge the sword to release its stored power. Oh, I did click. I just guess maybe it was not enough. Once I was one of Luka's followers. I studied the power of mana, which sustains everything in this world. Okay, let's talk to Luka. Jema, watch out for the Empire. It seeks to obtain the Mana Fortress. Maybe I should put the blue back. It's... it is hard to see. You mean the one that destroys the world in that fairy tale? That's no fairy tale. The Empire is trying to awaken it. The Empire is going to unlock the seals from the world's mana seeds. A bunch of strangers have already started snooping around this palace. Something is very wrong in Pandora. Could the Empire be involved? I don't know. Jema, see the King of Pandora and tell him to be cautious. Right, I'm on my way. Randy, you go to the cave called Gaia's Navel. Dwarves live in that cave. They make good weapons and know all about weapons. They may know somebody who can reforge and empower that sword of yours. As your sword's power and skill level increase, so too will your ability. Alright, yeah, let's that's straight up and down. That's a little hash mark. I mean, would this help? Not so much. Randy, what are you so scared of? The sword or the fortress? I don't know if the choice matters. We're not scared of the fortress so much. We're not really scared of the sword either, but we'll say the sword. That is the mana sword, but its power is gone. It used its last ounce of power to summon you. Why me? Or power. Let's say why me. Why did it choose me? I don't know, but now you must re-energize it. No problem or no way. I'll say no problem. What should I do? You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword. Who, me, or kind of like a tentative okay? Alright. Enough. Hold the sword up to the seed. For a moment, the seed and the sword became one. You have sealed the mana seed with your mana sword. Now the mana power from the seed will be sent only to you and your sword. You'll be able to gain power from the mana seed wherever you are. The world has 8 palaces. Visit them all and receive the power from them all. Take this spear with your mana with you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Take this spear with you. Mana Guardians used it long ago. Receive spear. Yay. I mean, it's good, right? It will grow and regain its power just like your mana sword. There must be more weapons like the spear in the world. Find them. I'll restore you. Want to save the game? Yes. First, head for Gaia's Navel like Jema said. Look for the underground palace. To reach Gaia's Navel, head south through the realm of Pandora. Gaia's Navel, and there's a palace. Okay, let's... We'll try this one, I guess. Yeah, alright. No. Guys, Naval, look for the underground palace. South through Pandora. Okay. So, right, basically, the seed has power, and by sealing it, I mean, it's sealed, but now we've resealed it. There's a few, I mean, that's kind of a trope in Japan. I don't remember what's in here, but, nothing, I guess. I think, I kind of remember, I think the palace gets taken over and Luka is imprisoned there. But, yeah, the concept in Japan is that a lot of these, like, otherworldly things, like, you know, demons or whatever, they can't be killed, right? Because they're not from this plane of existence. So the best that humans can do is essentially dismember them and seal them away. But the seal is going to weaken over time. It's just like anything else. And so that's kind of the... Just like this, it's like you seal the seed. I was going to say you seal the seal, but that's not quite... It's not quite how it works. Alright. And this dude and the other 4 dudes are gone. Water Palace, right on. Little teleporter over here. But you need the whip. Although you can't see it, which is a little weird, right? I believe if you talk to him, that's Deluck and the 4 dudes are Pandoran soldiers. I think. And they're looking for the witch, but I don't remember why. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? We should, level? Weapon magic level? Because our sword, or spear, is level 0. So we want to get that... With armor. It's a little bit stronger. Hey, buddy. But we can't charge up anything. Welcome to Nico's. Ah, yes. Or Neko. I pronounce it Nico because American, but Neko is just the Japanese word for cat. And I don't remember what it is in Japan. It's something cutesy. There he is. I love it. It's a cat with just a big sack. Need anything? What you got? Really? Nyaha! What'll be? Stay or shop. So it's an inn, or you can shop. Perfectly priceless items available. Buy or sell. Alright, so... Candy, wristband, rabbite cap, hair ribbon. Right, so we can use the wristband because there are little portraits there, but the rabbite cap, hair ribbon... Oh, bandana. I mean, we've got that already, right? Also, the prices at Nico's doubled. Doubled from what they normally are. A barrel, cup of wishes, medical herb. I looked up the manual. This cures... It's basically like a... It cures all status effects. Fairy walnut refills your magic. Royal jam, which is honey. It's just a fancy name for honey. Is, I didn't know that as a kid. I didn't know it until a few years ago, I guess. Whatever. Full hit points. Chocolate hit points. Candy hit points. We'll hold off on buying anything. maybe it would be, yeah, and see you have little signs, in and items. Maybe it would be a good idea to get the wristband. I believe it increases your damage as well. But, you know, I don't totally remember. I just think that's what it does. Am I gonna get kidnapped here? Wait. This is where the goblins are, right? Oh, are you serious right now? Wow, that, oh, man. Medical herb. Well, I mean, we'll take it. Danger, beware of goblins. Yeah, that's where you get kidnapped if, and they're gonna eat you. I love it, too, because it's like, you're just hanging out in the pot, like the goblins that are guarding you while you're sitting in the stew pot. They're like, let's go dance! And they run off and they start dancing, and you're just like chilling. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get eaten, it's cool. And then the girl shows up and rescues you. Maybe it's just slippery. Okay, Water Palace, Pandora, or... We'll head this way. Wait, is the Canon Travel Center right here? Wow, that's really close. That is super close. I didn't think it was that close. That's like a screen. Right. Let's go this way. I'm hoping I get a level up. Is this... Hang on, so what's this way then? Aside from the rabbite. Way easier, by the way. The ring menu? Great. Alright, candy, let's use some because, you know, it's, you can only have 4. And I may as well. Yeah, Final Fantasy Adventure. It's a novelty? Oh, yeah, that little dude. You hit him and he jumps you up here. You know, Final Fantasy Adventure, the prequel to this, also known as Seiken Densetsu, yeah, really did a lot of that stuff where it's like you have to constantly switch weapons. You know, the whip or the chain or whatever lets you, you know, cross the little gaps, and then the sickle lets you cut grass and stuff. We're just gonna do this just to see what it does, or show you what it does, and maybe we'll get to kill a couple more enemies, maybe not. Let's take a look at our stats. Level, right? 87 for the spear. Cool. But yeah, so, you know, and that messes you up. I don't remember what it... I think it knocks you out and poisons you. Now what did that do? 96. Not bad. One more enemy ought to do it. Ah, see, I walked right into that. That was me being dumb. Aye. There we go. Randy's weapon skill up. Spear, level 1. Alright, well, let's see what level 1 does. Yep. Cool. Well, I guess we'll switch back to the sword because it's more versatile. And you can cut grass with it. Randy reaches level 4. We got, I think, 10 hit points that time, which is awesome. Lotus Village, Kingdom of Pandora. What's up, dude? Now, if you came this way originally, I think this dude was blocking the... blocking the entrance. This is Pandora. I was told to let you pass through if you arrived. Sir Jema of Tasnica is in the castle with our king. Oh, and I wouldn't talk to the people in this town. Why not? Talk to me, dude. Okay. Pretty sure we go to Tasnica at some point. Whoa, customer. Nothing much here, though. Bye. Yep, see. Well, there you go. Wristband 45. Kung Fu suit, which we can't use, and a hair ribbon. Should I buy one? I don't... I think this is before... I don't know. I haven't played any RPGs or JRPGs lately. At least not any new ones. I don't know how much... I think this is back in the time where you get to a new town and you're sort of expected to grind along the way. That way you get to the new town and that's how you get all your gear, right? You don't find it. Like, I think a lot of games have been influenced by like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, where you find most everything. So, all right, we'll get ourselves one of these. Kung Fu suit. I mean, the girl will probably wear that. We have a bandana, overalls. Huh. Interesting, right? Because it was 50, but it sells for 30, so it's not like a straight half. Or no, it was 45. So I guess it's 2/3. It sells for 2/3 its value. In which case the overalls would be 18, whereas the other Kung Fu suit is 25. All right, let's equip some armor. Did it say what it was? I mean, I have the... Is it the manual? I think the manual shows all the values of all this stuff, right? Oh, should we look? That's not important. Still, 1 point of armor is better. We went from, what, 5 to 6? That's like a... There's a dude, let's talk to him. We're gonna talk to everybody. Although they don't say anything. What about you guys? You say anything? No. Grandma has grown senile and won't say a thing. See, they have beds. What about you? Some people are gathering at the ruins south of this town. Odd things have been happening ever since Grandma goes there. Yep. Is this the girl? I wonder if she's the one that's involved later. I vaguely remember a girl that looks like her doing something. The master and his daughter are at the castle arranging her marriage. Master and his daughter? Yeah. Yeah. Which is the girl, I believe. Arranging her marriage. Yep. Alright, we're gonna... There's an inn, so that's cool. We'll break this area into zones, I guess, right? Little islands or whatever. Okay, do I need to talk to you? Probably not. I want to stay. Help yourself to a bed. Whoa, that'll be 10 GP. Nope. Yes. All right. He's like, yeah, go ahead. Oh, no, not so fast. Oh, you gotta pay. Why are you talking to me? I don't know anything. Seems guilty. Guilty of what? I don't know, we'll figure something out. Conspiracy. That's always the one that you want. Does this go to the ruins? Where does this go? This probably goes to Gaia's navel. That is what I would wager. We're gonna kill these couple guys because I'm like right here. Oh, you. Oh, I blocked it though. Is there a sign? There is a way to the ruins, but is it south? I think it's the south of the town. Did we go in here? Something like that. I think so. What about you? She doesn't say anything. What about... Oh, I guess we're going. I was trying to advance the screen, but, yeah, these ruins don't look sinister at all. Just a demon right there. And then masks with cultists. Yep. Exterminatus! That's what you need. Their eyes are red, by the way. I don't know if that's intentional. Probably. Alright, well. Yeah, looks like all their eyes are red. They don't say anything? Alright, well. I love you could just push people out of the way. That's so great. It makes a lot of sense, too, because it's like in the past, you have to wait for NPCs to move. They're like, come on, get out of my way. Now you could just be like, move. Alright, what about you? We're gonna explore everywhere, and then once we... Help my mama and papa, but her eyes are red also, or maybe they're not. I thought they were, but... Wow, what's happened to mama and papa? They're joining it. Their eyes aren't red, though, so maybe it's just... the light or something. They joined a creepy cult. All right. Okay, so we've explored this little island. Then there's... I mean, I guess they're not islands, per se. Don't you ever shut up? No, not really. This is awful. It's as though they've lost their will to live. This has to be an armor shop, I think, but... This is where we were, right? Yeah. So... Right, because there's no weapon shops. You find all the weapons that you need. Oh, but he won't sell you anything yet. Because he's... hypnotized or whatever. Alright, so... This is Pandora's Castle. We're here to talk to the king? Is that what we're doing? I know he wanted us to go to Gaia's navel. There's a reason we can't go until we get the girl, right? Something like that? I don't remember. What if I go up here? Nothing up this way. And then we have the main doors and we have this little side door. So let's check out the side door first. Deluxe Battle Squad went up to the witch's castle but hasn't returned yet. My life is precious and this place is dangerous, so I'm moving away. Smart. Most of the townspeople and soldiers have turned into zombies, but I think he means that, metaphorically, not literally. Actually, I've also been assigned to the witch hunt, but I didn't want to get hurt, so I pretend to be sick. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry, buddy. Your secret's safe with me. Because I don't speak. In fact, I don't even have a mouth. You can see right there. There's no mouth. It's smooth from the eyes down. This is Pandora's Castle. Why are the people in the southern ruins wearing strange masks? That is a great question. The Empire attacked us once about 15 years ago. Why? Have you ever seen an enormous tree called the Mana Tree? Well, I haven't. I wonder if Deluxe is going to be back soon. He promised he'd play with me then. Before we go up those stairs, we're going to keep looking around just a little bit. Okay, is that it? We can't, Oh. I guess we're going up the stairs then. I just keep looking at her hat, and I'm like, why is she wearing like one of those old-timey sleeping hats? Stocking cap, is that what they're called? The witch up north must be up to no good. People are acting strangely recently. Wow. Let's hurry up and start killing stuff so we wake up again. This land has had it. This land has had it. It has been cursed by a witch. That is terrible. I sensed something evil in the ruins to the south. For a little child, that's pretty good. Sir Elman arranged his daughter's marriage. I feel sorry for her. They should be upstairs now. Dad, you're impossible. I'll make my own decisions about my life. Look out! She, like, knocks me out of the way. Well, that's the girl. I think if we meet her already, this is where we... Wait, okay, so if we go to Gaia's navel... I think she just joins up with us at some point. I don't know, it's different. There's a few things, like she joins up with you and then she leaves again and then she joins up with you and stuff like that. I think what we're doing now is harder, I believe, because we're not going to get her until later now, or something. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, leave me a message in the comments. That's cool. Nobleman, this is trouble. Sir Elman, just what do you intend to do? Let's forget we ever had this discussion. How absolutely impertinent. Who's the fat kid that looks like Elliot? Oh dear. I suppose she's so selfish because she was raised by a man. It's been tough since she hasn't had a mother. I wanted to make her happy on her wedding day. That's why I arranged for her to marry a young nobleman. But now she tells me she's in love with a soldier. And... yeah, I mean, you know, having a nuclear family is really important. Arranged for her to marry a young nobleman. Now she tells me she's in love with a soldier. Yeah, Deluck. I don't even know how you pronounce that. I say Deluck. That's probably the wrong pronunciation. Jema, Randy, you're here. I suppose you've seen what happened to the people. The witch Eleni is draining people's energy. I think that's true, but only technically. My ear itches. I mean, like I said, I've played this game a couple of times. I don't remember exactly how many. At least a couple. At least two. But I remember a fair bit of it, because it was very, like, formative, right? This and Final Fantasy 2, or 4, but 2 for the American Super Nintendo, were, I think, the first RPGs that I played. The witch Eleni is draining people's energy. Those people are going to the ruins in the southern part of this town. I'll have a look around. Head for Gaia's navel. You can't enter. You're up against a wall, dude. The country of Tasnica is our ally, and its citizens our friends. You can't enter. The country of... yeah, okay. Can I talk to the king? Nobleman. Oh dear, up to now this has been such a peaceful country. King. What a nightmare. The people in my country are acting like zombies. The troops I sent to fight the witch were captured. It's bad. Queen, expelled from your village? Well, this realm too is having problems. It would probably be best if you also left this country right away. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. This is the king's room. This is the first time I've seen the king looking so troubled. Indeed. This is the treasure house. I must guard it for the knight in the legend. That's me. But, you know, it's interesting, right? Because there's a legend, but it's... And to be fair, the instruction manual said as much, but at this point, you're just some dude, right? You become a legend. I mean, even though technically you probably were born, or I wouldn't necessarily call it destiny, but you are special even if you don't know it yet. Yeah, but at least for right now, it definitely has the makings of, you know, kind of like the hero. I mean, it's the hero's journey, basically. Like, you're just a random guy that chooses to do the impossible, I guess. I chose the impossible. All right, so don't you ever shut up? Yes, I do, but not often. All right, well, let's go to... Is this her house? Master and his daughter are upstairs. I can't stand this. I'm going to find Luck all by myself. She left again? Elman, go, 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 go. Somehow I feel like this is a typo or something. There she is. Dad asked the king to make Deluck lead the way to the witch's forest. Where did... I didn't see her run out. She just straight up disappeared. Do we want to try going back there? We are... Let's try going to the witch's forest then. Oh, but wait, will that get me kidnapped? I guess. This is the mama and the papa. I guess it's not super important. Right, which way I go, how she ends up in my party, any of that. That's... Right, that's her house, that's the inn. What is this house? I want to see if we can find the nobleman. I mean, this kind of looks like it, but no. Nope, this is the random dude. Yeah, so... I mean, we can go to Gaia's Navel. Let's just head this way. We'll see if we get we'll see if we get kidnapped by goblins. I suspect we're going to. I remember something along the lines of... She's like, you have a sword. I need to rescue my boyfriend. Come with me. And you can say yes or no. If you say no, she heads off by herself. Or if you try to go to Gaia's Navel, she just ditches you. Something like that. It's... You know, maybe I should have played through this before playing it, but then I wouldn't do it for the channel, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. I just want to play through it again. You know? I just want to have fun. Maybe I should have talked to everyone. Maybe I should have talked to Deluck. It's fine. We'll figure it out. If I get kidnapped by goblins, Jesus Christ. If I get kidnapped by goblins, then I do, right? Medical herb, excellent. Mush boom. Alright, so it'd be right here. I mean, a little bit higher, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we've avoided that whole scene. I just love how the grass has like a little animation to it. And you can cut it with the sword. That's super cool. It's pointless. So she's not here. Strange. Well, then maybe we're gonna... Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? We will see soon. Man, maybe it's because I was a kid. I just remember this being like so much bigger, but it's like 2 screens. Well, I don't know where that thing is. Come this way. No treasure chest. Well, Lullabug gets whacked. That's right. That's right. Blocked its attack there. I kind of love that. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are like, what's going on? This is so dumb. But to me, it's cool when you see him like block with his sword. That's just awesome. It's like, you know, it's kind of the point of a real time. I think in the last episode I said live action or something, but I meant real time. Because my brain doesn't always work like it's supposed to. Then I wake up and I see the little frowny face of my CPAP. It still took damage though, pretty sure. $14 GP. Some chests are trapped, which is also kind of cool. I feel like we screwed up the girl thing. You know what I mean? Because it's like the way... Then again, I mean, the impression I got at the time was that the goblin kidnapping scene was not a common occurrence. Let's save. No. Yes. Because I assume the majority of people just take the cannon there, and then maybe talk to the soldiers, maybe don't, and they just go to the palace. I don't know. I think not taking the cannon, ooh. But then I think if you go back and forth a couple times, it'll... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's that thing, whatever that thing is. Wasp? I remember, like, trying to punch that thing and like, using the glove and it being a huge pain in the ass. Clever. It's like I saw it as soon as the screen moved over, but it was too late. It's kind of funny, just using a rusty weapon to hack evil flowers. That's kind of cool. Buzzbee. All right. Let's try and... There we go. Ooh, 66. Maybe whacked is not... Because the numbers for that were, like, big. Like, not just the whacked with the normal size numbers. Those were, like, big numbers. Grande. Grande. I don't know, whatever. All right. I will say, I like this. I like the combat. And that was, I guess, an evade. Just looked like he got hit so hard he flopped over backwards. I mean, one problem with the game is that the screen doesn't move as well as it could, right? Because a lot of times you'll end up getting hit from enemies off screen like that, right? Because they spawn like just off screen and then they do like the rabbit's twirling thing and it twirls in from off screen and hits you and you're like, come on, man. What the deuce, right? It is almost time to stop, which is a little annoying, but man, I don't know if there's a save point or not. That's right. I'm just kind of watching the time because I don't want to go over, but I feel like probably going to. Almost. I anticipated the beeping. There we go. Nice. Alright, what do we have here? Nico? Guy's Naval, Kippo Village. I don't even remember Kippo Village. But I'll, a village is good. This is Kippo Village. That's great. We'll stop. We'll stop here. Perfect timing, then we'll explore. Next time we'll explore Kippo Village. It's crazy. I don't even remember it at all. Save your game? Yes. All right. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I'm probably gonna have to make more coffee because I'm like out and I'm still super tired. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Let me hear them. If you're watching this on BitChute doesn't notify me for whatever reason, and YouTube's been deleting comments, I guess. So leave it anyway. See what happens. If I notice it, I read all the ones that I notice, and I try and respond to all of them. It just usually takes me a couple days. That said, I look forward to your guys' comments if you have any. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna say just the fact that we got off a little bit early today. Yesterday I stayed late, like really late, and then I got called back in. And so basically all I did was work and sleep. And today we got off pretty early, so it's a balance. It's a balance. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.